Hello everyone, I am back and I am back from my little vacation there. I was at a week-long camp. But now we are getting back to the Carolina Hurricanes GM mode. I believe it is year 9, so we have 2 more years to win, or try to win 2 more Stanley Cups. Obviously that's going to be pretty difficult, but I think we can do it. Especially considering the core that we have. Uh, and I believe only one player retired. That was Jordan Nolan, if I'm not mistaken. So we should still have a pretty darn good team. Scouting assignments doesn't really matter. We'll go. Why not? Simulate up to preseason, and we'll check out the contract situation. So what our roster is going to look like this year: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I don't think Santorelli's playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And then goaltenders, we have Smith and Campbell. So I am actually going to send Santorelli down. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, yep. All right. I should have edited the lines from there. Let's get that done. Just take a look at what the computer did. We're just gonna do the same thing as last year. What won us the cup? I believe that was Skinner on the right here. Who was on the second line? Was it Sheehan or was it Virtanen? I think it was Virtanen. Yeah, it was Virtanen. So then Sheehan. Valentini was also there. And then, yeah, Brodecki, because he had the good offensive category. So then the fourth line will be Smith, Bourneval, and Spalling. Defense, we have Schultz, Ekblad, Mata, and Falk. And then Pellick and Murphy. We're just going with what won us the cup. I think we're just going to go with these lines. Rantanen, Virtanen, Skinner. So Ekblad and Schultz, Falk and Mata. Yeah. Oops. Put Kernakov there twice. Now, I don't know if these are the exact lines that won us the cup, like the power play and penalty kill and stuff, but I know that these, for the most part, these lines are correct. Of course, not including Spalling and Smith, who I don't think were on our team last year. Let's do penalty kill now. Oh God, who was on the penalty kill? Who was on the penalty kill? I don't remember. I think it was Sheehan. And Karnakov. We'll leave Smith there. That's a good thing by the computers. Then we'll go with Virtanen. Who has a better face-offs? 83. Didn't mean to do that. Virtanen. 74, so we'll leave Smith there, and then Sheehan. Looked at it too quick. 75. And Karnakov has 76. It doesn't matter, but we'll put Karnakov in the middle, his natural position, and he's the better player. I don't think Schultz was on the penalty kill. I think it was Pellick and Ekblad, and then Falk and it's either Mata or Murphy. I know it wasn't Schultz. I don't think I would do that. Yeah, we'll put Mata there. Karnakov and Smith. 4-on-4 will be Karnakov and Lindholm. Virtanen and Skinner. Sheehan and Rantanen. And then extra attackers will be Karnakov and Valentini. Smith Campbell. Shootout. We'll go for Karnakov, Lindholm, Schultz, Skinner, and Virtanen. Let's just check out the AHL. There you go. Got some weird names down here. Alright, let's check out the jerseys real quick. Yep. So I think the only changes are Smith and Spalling. And that was just because Jordan Nolan retired and Santorelli is in the minor league team now. So let's take a look at how our team does in this first simulation game of the season. There you go, very nice. Virtanen, Valentini and Virtanen. Second period, there you go. And third period, Jeff Skinner, very nice. Well, you know, it's just preseason, so none of that really matters. But we're just gonna. I figured we'd just see how our team performs with a somewhat new chemistry with Smith and what's his name, Spalling on the fourth line. But I mean, they're just fourth liners, so they're not really going to be on the ice much anyway, besides the penalty kill. So. And I think that Smith is pretty good on the penalty kill, so we shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. So a lot of crazy trades and free agent signings over the past week or so. And as I said, I was at camp, so I couldn't really do anything. Couldn't make any videos. But now we are back, so I'll just talk about all those trades while this is simulating. And actually, let's go ahead up to the 24th. I think that's where the scout should appear next. But the Phil Kessel trade, that was, I mean, I saw it coming, but I didn't know it would happen on the day that it did, you know. I thought they would wait like another year or so to trade Phil Kessel. But hey, I guess you do what you gotta do, and Pittsburgh needed another good scorer there, and that power play. Jeez, I mean, Letang, Kessel, Crosby and Malkin, I mean, that's gonna be filthy. So watch out for them this year on the power play especially. Well, you never know. It could be a flop there, but I mean, I would imagine not with those players, considering their talent level and Ooh, we forgot to turn off injuries. Oh my god. Okay. That's terrible. Wow. Justin Schultz out for a month. Okay. Guess we're dealing with an injury for now. Oh dear. Let's get Lawson up here. Because he played in the playoffs last year, so he should be a good fill-in. Just for now. Wow. That's bad. I forgot to turn off injuries. He wasn't anywhere else, right? Just... yeah. Well, actually, he was on the shootout. Let's get Ekblad on there. No, stop simulation. Just, come on, stop. Oh, please stop. Please stop. I don't want to chance another injury. That was, oh, man. We lost Justin Schultz for a month. Learned our lesson, boys. And rotate goes as well. Whew, okay, didn't want that situation to get any worse than it already has. So let's, I'm pretty sure the scout will pop up here in the next couple of days. If not, the week after that. Yeah. Alright. So, I mean, scouting at this point doesn't really matter because we have 2 years left. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think that is. And anyway, but I think Pittsburgh definitely won that Phil Kessel trade for now until we find out who Toronto is able to use those picks on. And obviously, you know, Nick Spaulding, that's a depth player, but he'll probably be on Toronto's second or third line, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's a pretty big deal there. I know a lot of Toronto fans are mad, and well, I don't know. There's a lot of mixed opinions I've been hearing in Toronto. Like there's everyone who's saying, you know, he's not the problem, and then there's people who are saying he's like pretty much the 100% of the problem. So I don't really know what to think of the Toronto media. I mean, no one does. They're all just I just don't pay attention to them. They're a very confusing bunch. But anyway, looks like Justin Schultz is close to coming back, about a week, or a couple games anyway, because he can come back and play. And ooh, not a good loss to Chicago there. It will be very disappointing if we don't make the playoffs this year, boys. Come on. Oh man, I swear, if we don't make the playoffs just because of this injury, that would absolutely just, oi. All right, let's go back and edit the lines now. Now that Schultz is back. Oh man, I really don't like doing this. He's down the PK. Okay, that's taken care of. So, there you go. Nice win against the Minnesota Wild in Schultz's first game back, and then another nice win there against San Jose. Starting to get back to our winning ways now. Dallas, they're 11-7-1. Let's see if we can make it 11-8-1. I couldn't catch if that was a win or not, although I don't think it was. I wasn't really paying attention to our record either. Florida. Eesh. Alright, Vertanen is leading our team with 11 goals, so he continues to tear it up after last year's playoff run. And then Rantanen is leading in assists. So where's our first line? Like our first line, besides Ekblad, they're nowhere there. Not even Schultz. We're gonna have to check the stats after this simulation's done. See what's going on with them. Because that is not normal for second liners to be beating all of your first liners in points or in goals and assists at least. Well, I mean that's kind of the same thing, but you never. Sometimes you could have just a different leader for each of those categories. I mean, it's very rare, but yeah, I'm not even going to bother with scouting too much this year and next year, just because it's getting towards the tail end of the GM mode. And I'm not really sure if I'm getting NHL 16 for next gen. I don't even have a PS4 or a Xbox One yet, so we'll just see how my finances treat me, and then we'll see where we're at in September, and I'll let you guys know if we're transferring over or not. But anyway, yeah, I mean, pretty much our entire second line is out. What is going on here? Lindholm, only 12 points. What is going on, bud? Oh God. That is not what I'm expecting out of a first line right winger there. And Kornakov, I mean, he's doing decent. So is Kucherov, but I mean, pick it up, boys. I mean, what is going on? Let's check out goaltenders. Smith isn't doing too great either. I mean, for his for a goaltender of his caliber. Oh, okay, fair enough. He's doing better than last year, according to this. But still, you know, I kind of wish that was a bit lower, especially for a goalie of his overall. Let's check out the team standings, see what we can improve, because there's obviously areas we need to do that. We are 12th in goals for per game, so I have no problem with this stat, because all the teams above us, they're probably going to drop down. Yes, but I mean, Chicago, New Jersey, all these guys, they're probably going to drop down probably towards where we are in goals for per game eventually. And then goals against per game, we are 12th. I'd like for that to improve a little bit, so maybe we can improve our penalty kill a little bit as well. So power play is not the issue, it appears. We are 7th. And then penalty kill, ooh, that is a huge issue right there. Yeah, that's probably the majority of our goals given up there. 77.9. I don't like that. I do not like that. I want it to be somewhere like Vancouver, where Vancouver or the New York Islanders are. At least. I mean, preferably, you know, it should be somewhere around 4 or 5. But at least be in the top 10. But goodness gracious, that's definitely got to improve there. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check the GM tracker and see our franchise makeup, top defensive players. I'm gonna get out the old notepad for this, or not notepad, whiteboard, and just quickly write down the names of all these players here. So we have, for defensive players, we have Ekblad and Schultz, apparently. And Falk and Mata. I don't know if I agree with that, just because of Pellick and his defensive category. Let's check the forwards. So Karnakov and Lindholm, and then Sheehan, and then it doesn't list another forward, so that's it's listing all our top players pretty much for defensive players, and I just don't agree with that. So let me know, what do you guys think we should change on the power play? Because there's something that we need to change here. I'm not sure what it is, or not power play, penalty kill. But I'm not sure what it is, but something needs to change. I don't know whether that's Karnakov there or Justin Falk or whatever, but just let me know if there's something about the penalty kill that we should change, because obviously we're like a 70, you saw the stats, we're 77.9, so, and that's not good enough for me. That is way, that is, that's not Stanley Cup champion numbers right there, so I'm just going to go through everyone's stats here, just let you guys take a look at all the guys we could potentially use on the penalty kill. So just let me know what we should do. You can pause the video if you need to. I'm not gonna just stop on everyone because that'd take way too long. So we'll end it here, and I will see you guys in the next one, and let me know what we should do.